And hey guys, so today we're going to do an introductory video about how to make a Star Wars RP server, or just basically a Garry's Mod server in general, because a lot of these principles will apply pretty universally throughout the game. It just depends on what type of add-ons and game mode you want to put in, but it all generally works out the same for each and every server. So basically today we're going to get started by taking a look at how to make a Garry's Mod workshop collection. So to start off by doing that, you want to go to the community tab, as you can see right here, and go to, and this is in your Steam by the way, go to workshop. Then you want to go to the second page, or whatever page Garry's Mod is on. Sometimes it's not on the first page right here. Or you could search it up by going Garry's Mod. And there you go. So basically what you want to do to create a collection is go over to Browse, Collections. Then Create Collection. I'll go ahead and name this Test Tut. Then you would want to select a branding image, whether it be your server logo, network logo, whatever you want it to be. Just make sure it abides by the Steam TOS so that you don't get yourself in trouble. Then you want to describe your collection, but since it's just a test collection, I'll put a random image. And just go boop. You want to make sure that sorry, I'm just a little tongue-tied today, guys. You want to make sure it's items that work together, so people can just hit the subscribe all button, so it'll just automatically download all the add-ons in the pack to their client, so they won't have errors and stuff like that on your server. So basically what I like to do with the categories is I just like to put server content, because it's basically what it is. You don't really need to tag it. There's no real point to it. And yeah, so we created our collection. Now, to add things to the collection, let's go ahead and take a look. I don't like adding things via this thing right here, so I'll go back to the workshop. Let's type in Garry's Mod again. And let's see, Confetti Cannon. Let's take a look at this add-on. It's made by Zero Chain. He seems like a pretty good, cool dude. Check out the add-on if you guys want to. And let's just go ahead and click this. If you guys see right here, there's an add to collection button. You'll go through each and every add-on that you want to add to your content pack. And that's basically how you make a collection. So we'll go ahead and hit that again. Hit OK. Now if we actually go to workshop, your workshop files, collections, test, and we see right there it is in our content pack. So basically, after you add all your stuff to your content pack, you're gonna wanna just go ahead and hit publish. You can also add a background image, which will show up. And it'll make it look a lot nicer aesthetically wise. But for now, we're not going to add a background image, because it's not something I really need to show you guys. And we'll just go ahead and hit publish. Alright, now our collection is made. You're probably wondering, how do I add this to my server so that it downloads the add-ons to my server? Well, that's a pretty simple thing. first thing you want to do is right click on your Steam, hit copy page. Alright. Then you want to go to, I'm on a server host, so it will look a lot different, but it's basically the same thing. I'm doing it via command line, but you'll put this in your start.bat, which I will show here in a minute with just a basic start.bat code. So if I was to do this in my server, you'd go to command line manager, custom command lines, new, put a short little description. Alright, so if you're on a host, you want to make sure these are all checked. And then you want to put the workshop ID in, which is on the link that you copied from the page. It's the last few numbers that are on the end of the link, which is right there, as you can see. And then there's one more thing you'll need, though. You will need your Steam API key. If you go right here, it's steamcommunity.com/dev/API key. I'll go ahead and revoke my current one so I can show you guys how to do this. Basically, what you want to do is go over to your game server or use your personal IP for the server you're hosting off of your computer and grab the full IP port and all and put it right where it says domain name. Then you want to agree to the Steam Web API terms of use and then hit register. That gives you a key which allows whatever you're hosting the server on to access your collection as if it was signed in by you. So make sure not to give this out to anybody unless you trust them fully. So we'll go ahead and put this in you want to make sure to put it in the off key, which again, I will show you guys how to do it via the start.bat if you are hosting the computer or on your computer. Sorry, as I said before, I'm a bit tongue-tied today. The rest of these options is something I'll show further in the series, but for right now, I'm just going to show you guys the regular how to add a collection to your server. So right now, let's go ahead and let's make a new text document. So to make a start.bat, make a text document, name it whatever you want. I'll just leave it as new text document. Also, it is good to have Notepad++. I will leave most of these links down in the description, so if you're having a bit of an issue finding them, just go ahead and look down in the description. Okay, for the start.bat code, I'll go ahead and, let's see, I'll grab a quick one off of the internet. Let's just grab this one. Alright, we'll just use this one. Or no, we'll find a different one. Let's see. Oh, this is good. Alright, here's a good start.bat code. Alright. Let's open back up our text file, copy and paste that in, and I'll put the link to that down in the description. And if you guys prefer a text tutorial, it is by Genetical. Go check it out. Alright, so to make the start.bat, basically, this is the only line that you'll be messing with. You want to leave game Garrys mod alone. Change the map to whatever your server is, all that kind of stuff. And then what you want to do is you want to add a plus host underscore workshop underscore collection. Let me double check just to make sure. Yep. Then you want to do the little, it's like 4 digits, I believe. You want to add that onto the end, delete the actual link part of it, and that's the ID to your collection. Then you want to add the command minus auth key, which just means authentication key. It just means it's allowed to grab the content pack and download it because it's yours, which we will grab from gotta go back to it. I know this video may be a bit cringy, guys, because it's been a while since I've done YouTube, but I'm still trying to get back into the swing of things, so I hope you all will please forgive me. And then you just put the auth key there. Go to File. This works with Notepad too, but it's just a lot harder. You want to save as. You want to... Mine, personally, I have a lot of extra file types, so me personally, I can just go to batch file, or we could just... The other types are all... You want to click on all types most of the time and just do start.bat. And then, yeah, if you just click on all types, then it will save it as a start.bat. If we exit that, if we look right here, we now have our start.bat file. And then if you run that on your Garrys mod server, I'm not going to teach you guys how to make a Garrys mod server on your computer. You can look that up yourself. This is just the basics of adding a content pack, making dark RP jobs, putting in scripts, customizing scripts, just very basic stuff like that. ULX, just for people who are just getting into Garrys mod servers, don't really know much about the inner workings of a server, not how to make a server, even though it's how to make, the title's how to make a Garrys mod server, but still, if you want to look up how to host one on your computer, that's up to you. Or just go buy hosting, which you guys can use Emperor Hosting, which I do have a 10% off link. That will be down in the description if you guys want to check them out. I've been hosting with them for about 1.5 years, so they are the best price hosts that I know with the best support. And yeah, that is basically how you make a Garrys mod workshop collection. Yeah, so I want to thank y'all for watching. If you guys enjoyed this first episode of the How to Make a Garrys Mod StarwarsRP server playlist, then I hope you all enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next episode. If you have any questions, I'll try and help you guys as much as I can down in the comments. And thank you for watching.